Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Dobbs now to throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Own back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, faking the give. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dobbs digs on the reception. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Dobbs. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get this up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Finding space at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
36 power. 14.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
to get this to the 20. Here's third down. And in motion, it's Diggs. Here's Dobbs. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Dobbs. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. Now Dobbs. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. Dell motioning over. Dobbs to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They send Sutton in motion. Now Wilson on 1st down. That is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but he can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will score. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, Houston. Now Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Dylan Laube. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Open man downfield. It is Adams. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That is caught. What a throw. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 run.
Dobbs now to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Russ. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Dell motioning over. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Dobbs. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To throw is Dobbs. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They go play action with Wilson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They put Adams in motion.
Good job right there. Good job right there. 19.
Third and long. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Raiders' 15-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Dobbs. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Dobbs. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Hubbard. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this up to the 22.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Hubbard. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side finds Dell. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this is taken in by the defense. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up great. Turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Now Dobbs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Dobbs to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Second down, 8 for the first down. They go play action now. Wilson. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion.